Hello and happy Monday, Crit Nerds. So great to virtually see you all. This book is a little extra special this week because it is for two purposes. As you know, yesterday was Mother's Day, so I hope you guys were extra nice to your mothers and your grandmas if you got to see them or talk to them. And then also, this month of May is Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. So, to celebrate some of our heritage and Mother's Day, I have a fun book called Cora Cooks Pancit. Okay, I don't know if you guys have ever tried pancit. It's a Filipino dish, so yummy. One of my former students, her dad used to make the best pancit in my book. So we're going to read about this. It's about a little girl who gets to cook pancit with her mom, hence for Mother's Day. So this is written by Dorina Lazo Gilmore and illustrated by Christy Valiant. So let's see how Cora cooks pancit. All right, here we go. So Cora loves the kitchen. She loved to drink in the smells of Mama's Filipino dishes. Cora's older sisters and brother often helped with the cooking. They got the grown-up jobs like shredding the chicken or mixing the noodles in the pot. They sliced vegetables and rolled lumpia into tiny egg roll shapes. I love lumpia. Cora was stuck with kid jobs like drawing pictures in the flour or licking spoons. She longed to be a real cook. Like you can kind of see her here. She's sitting there licking a spoon. One day, Cora's three older sisters headed to the mall. Her brother darted outside with his ball glove. Now was her chance. Cora popped her head around the corner. "What are we making today, Mama?" Mama wiped her hands on the front of her red apron. She put her hands on her hips. "What would you like to make today?" asked Mama in her buttery voice. Ooh, looks like Cora's going to be able to cook. Cora was surprised Mama was letting her decide. She scrunched up her pug nose and began to think. All of her favorite Filipino foods danced in her head. Lines of lumpia pranced in rows. Adobo chicken legs bebopped in time. She saw a large bowl of pancit. The thick noodles and vegetables curled and swirled in a dance party. This is making me hungry. "Will you teach me to make pancit?" she asked. "Of course," said Mama. "Would you like to wear my red apron?" Cora was a real cook now. The apron was a little too big, but it would do. Mama helped Cora tie the strings around her back and made a neat bow at her belly button. "This apron belonged to Lolo, your grandpa," said Mama. "He wore it when he first came to California. He was a cook for the Filipino farm workers who picked strawberries and grapes in the fields." "Did Lolo teach you how to cook?" Cora wanted to know. "He did," said Mama. "I followed him each day to the big kitchen. He created all kinds of dishes to fill the hungry workers' tummies. While he cooked, he told stories about the Philippines where he was born." Cora nodded as she listened. "Lolo told us about the countryside where he grew up. His family harvested pineapples, bananas, and papayas. He used to eat smashed fried bananas and sweet rice wrapped in banana leaves." Look, that must be Lolo when he was a kid. Cora stuffed her hands deep in the apron pockets. She imagined Mama and Lolo cooking together. She saw Lolo as a boy unwrapping the banana leaves and scooping the sweet rice from inside. Cora knew the rules in Mama's kitchen. She scrubbed her hands with soap. That's like right now, right? We should be washing our hands all the time. Mama dug in the cupboards and refrigerator for ingredients. She listed what they needed for the pancit: chicken, celery, carrots, mushrooms, onions, baby corn, cabbage, ginger, garlic, soy sauce. "Don't forget the noodles," said Cora. "Oh yes, the noodles," said Mama. "Let's get started," Mama told Cora. "Open the package of rice noodles and put them in this bowl of water. Do you know why we soak them?" Can anyone guess? Why do you think they soak the noodles? Let's see. So they get soft, answered Cora. You've been paying attention, said Mama with a wink. Cora opens the package. She plopped the big clump of noodles into the bowl. Look. Meanwhile, Mama took out some chicken she had cooked earlier. This was Mama's special stash. She used chicken for all kinds of Filipino dishes like tangon, curry chicken, and lumpia. Cora's eyes grew wide. A grown-up... Oh, sorry. Want to help me shred? Asked Mama. Cora's eyes grew wide. A grown-up job. She was ready. She pulled the chicken pieces apart the way her older sister Prim did. She placed them on a plate. Cora snuck a tiny bite of chicken. She rolled it to the back of her mouth before Mama noticed. The salty taste tickled her tongue. Look, she's shredding the chicken there. How many of you guys help your parents in the kitchen? I'll chop, said Mama. Cora arranged the vegetables in neat rows. Mama chopped celery stalks, carrots, cabbage, and onions. When Mama started slicing onions, tears ran down Cora's cheeks. She looked up and saw Mama's watery eyes. Onions make us cry, sang Mama. They both laughed, them chopping the vegetables. Onions make me cry too. Mama took out her huge pancit pan with the shiny copper outside and big handles. The pan was deep enough to hold all the ingredients. Cora danced on her tiptoes to see inside. Mama asked Cora to step back while she added some oil and the vegetables to the pan. The pot began to hiss and sizzle. Mama added spices too, garlic, ginger, and a splash of soy sauce. Cora loves the smell of garlic. I do too. What's your favorite smell in the kitchen? Can you check the noodles, Cora? Asked Mama. Cora scratched her head. She tried to remember what her sister Sarah did when she checked the noodles. Cora thought she could sniff the noodles, but she picked up the bowl too quickly. Water sloshed onto the floor. Uh-oh. Are you making a mess? Said Mama with pointy eyebrows. Silly Cora, you just need to touch the noodles with 2 fingers to see if they are soft. Mama laughed and handed Cora a towel to mop up the mess. Mama went to straining the noodles. Now for the fun part, said Mama. Let's add the noodles to the pancit pan. Can I stir? Asked Cora. She knew this was another grown-up job. Yes, but be careful of the burner, called Mama, who pulled out a stool for Cora to stand on. Cora began to stir in a wide circle. She watched the noodles somersault over the carrots and celery. She made soft onions sway this way and that. The smell of ginger mixing with the garlic floated to her nose. A few mushrooms escaped from the pot. Oops, you see them popping out. That night, Mama brought the food to the table. She set out a platter of adobo chicken, 2 plates of her special lumpia with dipping sauce, and a bowl of pineapple slices. Cora's brothers and sisters came out to the table one by one. Daddy sat in his usual spot at the head of the table. Cora watched his eyes grow wide as he checked out all the food. He licked his lips. Finally, Mama set the steaming platter of pancit in the middle of the table. You made pancit without us? Hollered Cora's brother Crispin. Who did my job? Asked Prim. Who checked the noodles? Sarah needed to know. Mama replied, Cora did all the grown-up jobs. Really? Said Daddy. That's my girl. Cora scrunched together her eyebrows and bit her lip while the family tasted her pancit. Did she do everything right? Would they like it? Would Mama tell about the accident with the noodles? What do you think? Do you think they're going to like her pancit? Let's find out. Pretty impressive, smiled Cora's sister Irene. Crispin chomped on a big spoonful of pancit and elbowed Cora. Not too bad, Crispin said. Cora grinned. Her eyes sparkled with delight. Daddy sat back in his chair. This tastes like your Lolo's pancit. Cora beamed with pride. Salamat, she cried out. Thank you. The family laughed. Cora was still wearing Mama's red apron. You guys see that? So silly. She's eating dinner with her apron on. All right, so that's the end of it. But this book is kind of cool because it has a little glossary, right? And it says, in the Philippines, more than 200 dialects and languages are spoken in different parts of the islands. Tagalog is one of the more common languages. Some words sound similar to Spanish. Check out the meanings of the words found in the story. So these are all words that I read and hopefully pronounced correctly. So we have adobo, which is a way of cooking meat using vinegar and soy sauce. There are different versions of adobo chicken and pork. My aunt makes adobo chicken. Lolo means grandpa, so that's why they called her Grandpa Lolo. Lumpia is the Filipino version of egg rolls, often filled with vegetables and sometimes meat, and then wrapped and fried. Pancit is a popular noodle dish prepared in a variety of ways depending on the family and region they are from. The noodles are combined with vegetables and spices and sometimes meat. The pancit noodles are called rice stick noodles. Salamat means thank you. That's what she said at the end, right? And tancon is made with a clear noodle called vermicelli. The noodles are combined with vegetables and often served as a side dish. See, and it shows the last picture of Cora playing, still in the red apron. And then what's cool also, if you ever check out this book, it has a pancit recipe. So if you want to make it yourself, you totally can. So again, this book is called Cora Cooks Pancit. It's made me very hungry now, but I encourage you, if you can help your parents in the kitchen, spend some time with them. Remember to give your mom an extra hug, or grandma, or anyone in your life who's like a mother figure to you, because yesterday was Mother's Day. So have a great week, you guys. I will see you next week. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Take care.